Bulls fans, will you be here for upcoming games? To secure your tickets today, simply stop by the ticket booth or visit our website. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word Bulls along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our
Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan, alongside Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And we've got David Aldridge, our Hall of Famer, patrolling the sideline. Let's see the stat sheet here for Tyrese Maxey.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Look at the 76ers starting group. We've got Bobby Portis. Also, George out there. Joel Embiid out there with Maxey. And it's McCain in at the 2 guard. And for Chicago, Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. Josh Giddey is out there with the chosen one. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. All right, we're in the middle of the season here, Greg. How do you stay engaged at this time of the year?
Honestly, Kevin, it can be hard. The schedule is so daunting. There's really no time to reset. So spending your off days recharging, I think, is important.
And it's Chicago to start out. Here's the chosen one. He's covered by Maxey. Here's the chosen one. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Well, really, he's a point forward. You can run your offense through Jimmy Butler.
Maxey kicks to Embiid. Back to Maxey. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this way.
Now, here's Butler. This time out, he had 13 points. Pass to the chosen one. Pocket 6. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Now, here's Maxey. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Embiid, no good. Now the Bulls with it. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchises.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Butler against George. Here's Embiid. A chosen one with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, lifts off.
Oh, and the jam by Williams.
This guy is a high flyer, I mean, especially for a power forward, and he wants to be as an undersized player.
Now, here's Portis against New Orleans, who is really on his game. Fades, and it's good off the back rim and in.
And Embiid practices these shots all the time, which is why he's so good from this area.
The chosen one passes to Giddey. With the drive, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. You know, Stan, I've always thought that your path, kind of like Billy Donovan's, going from the college game to the pro game, both enjoying success, very, very similar paths.
Except for one thing, Kevin. Billy could actually play. I couldn't. So, you know.
Well, you're not being fair to yourself now. Come on.
Billy was a great college player, and I think, Kevin, Billy Donovan's the most underrated coach in the NBA. This guy's a surefire Hall of Famer, back-to-back national titles in college. And then you look at the consistent success he has had in the NBA with teams. This guy is as good as anyone in the country, heck, anyone in the world coaching basketball.
Well said.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player, excellent at the free throw line.
Pass to McCain. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. George, no good. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. They lead by 4. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Yeah, the coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
Pass to Embiid. Back to Maxey. Takes the 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
I mean, in the modern era, you have to be able to stretch the floor or you're going to struggle.
Yeah, look, it's really hard to win a game being one-dimensional. It can be done, but it doesn't happen very often.
Here's Portis. The Bulls getting the bucket. From deep, George drops in the tray.
And you love the way that PG can get you a bucket on and off the ball. That versatility speaks volumes.
Now here's Giddey. A 14-point game for him in the win against Denver.
Yeah, and the effort on the boards last game gave them that many more chances.
The chosen one's shot is off. Pass to George.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%? Shooting 2.
That free throw good from George. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
Bulls leading by 3. Tipped away. Williams gets to Vucevic. Here's the chosen one. Turned in an outstanding game against Denver. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck, the breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. Now here's Embiid. He picked up 27 points in their last win against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And let's not ignore his impact at the other end. 4 blocks on the night. That's what you call sending a message defensively.
Here's Vucevic after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Here's McCain. He has yet to score. Outside Portis. No good. That would have tied it.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
The 76ers trail by 3. Here's McCain. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Here's the chosen one. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
There's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Today, Cubs fans, turn your attention to the top for your Chicago Bulls.
For a different look here. Smith checked in for Vucevic. Bruce Ellis comes in for Patrick Williams. Checked in for the Bulls. Then for the 76ers, Joel Embiid comes in for Luke Cornett. And Morris subbed in for Maxey. Pass to Watson. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. And here's Payne. Embiid with it. 8 points for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
The free throw drops for Embiid. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Kelly Oubre, Joel Embiid out there with Bobby Portis. Then there's Cameron Payne. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard. Celis's shot is good.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Buries it from three-point range.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
Here's the screen. Pass to Buzelis. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is up and in. Buzelis has got 4 points this quarter.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Inside, here's Embiid. Goes back up. Now here's Payne. He had 10 points in the win against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Basket counts. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hi, guys. The chosen one in the last game against Denver delivered quite a performance. He scored 45 points and, as usual, controlled the glass. He was remarkable in that game. It's not often you see a player that dominant, and I'm sure he wants to keep it going. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for a different measure. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Now for an update on Josh Giddey's injury, let's send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. I got some information from the Bulls' head athletic trainer. He said that he suffered a nasty bruise to the lower part of his back and that it's really stiffened up on him. There's never a good time for injuries, but right in the thick of the season, this is a difficult one to navigate. Kevin?
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it as always.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
Payne's shot is good.
Nice dive from Embiid. The big man showing off his vision there.
Butler feeling out of it. Fires the three. Nailed from three-point land. Butler's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 19-point game. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Sit down.
Williams is checked in for Russo. And then for Philadelphia, Watson is checked in for Joel Embiid. George comes in for Kelly Oubre. And Maxey subbed in for Cameron Payne. George finds Watson. Outside, Maxey. Another miss by Philadelphia. Bulls leading by 19. Here's Williams. Yep, that one goes.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Yeah, they have made the most of their transition chances.
Back to Maxey. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Free throw good, Maxey. Stan, isn't it terrific? We're seeing these great stars in the NBA extending their careers more than ever before.
We certainly are, Kevin, and it's great for the league. The league keeps getting younger, though. These guys come into the league earlier, but I think what players have learned, it's not even just the basketball part. It's the strength and conditioning. It's the nutrition. They've taken care of themselves better, and that allows them to last longer.
Here's the chosen one. Tyrese Maxey grabs the miss. The 76ers trail by 19. 1:53 left in the first half of basketball. Portis the screen. Puts up a three. Drills it from outside.
Tyrese Maxey.
Maxey's got 5 points now this quarter.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
The chosen one passes to Butler. Here's the chosen one. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. 5 on the clock. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Excellent D there from George.
Oh, nice job protecting the rim. Turning an easy bucket into a miss.
Pass to Portis. Williams comes with a double team. And here's George for 3. It's all in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Butler. Connects on the 9-footer. Butler's got his second basket of the night.
Well, I think the kids would say Jimmy was in his bag, right?
Outside, George. Back to Maxey. And close. Chicago grabs the miss. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
Yeah, and for a coach, seeing your schemes clicking like that is very rewarding.
Outside, George. Now, here's Maxey. Tight defense on him from past the arc. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound in this one.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Chicago shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw missing. Bulls making a switch here. Good on the second free throw. And here's Maxey. He's got 7. Here he goes. Can't connect from short range. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Hey everybody, always a fascinating story. Our first order of business. Let's catch you up on some trades around the league. Fellas, I was just wondering if you played in the league these days, what do you think would be different compared to when you did play?
Oh my goodness. I make a lot more money, Ernie, than I did in my playing days, especially if you consider that all guys do is dunk and shoot threes, and as many threes as I did, oh my God.
Yeah, and I'd be out there getting every rebound and slamming Kenny's bricks for the putback slams, because none of these bigs today want any piece of prime Diesel.
So let me get this straight. You would both be amazing. What a shock. Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Chicago Bulls.
They're really hitting the boards, making a major effort. That's a big reason why they're up.
Well, as the rebounding expert on the crew, I'm giving them the O'Neal stamp of approval, which is hard to earn. Congrats, guys.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What can you say? The chosen one, an impressive effort here today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. The chosen one out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Butler in at the small forward. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. The 76ers trail by 21. Here's McCain. Still scoreless. And that one good. Here's the chosen one. Outside Butler. Pass to Vucevic. Giddey with it. And Embiid pulls it down.
Great move on his way to the bucket there. Just couldn't get it to fall.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid talks about leading his team. He said, I've been guarded so many different ways. I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together and involving everybody. Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, team, thanks. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Stan, I've always admired you come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, look, I loved being around the game. And so two things happened that drove me into coaching. Number one, I loved baseball and I couldn't hit one. So that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way. So if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps. Terrific story.
And what I love about Paul George, the production, year after year after year.
Here's the chosen one. He's covered by Maxey. The chosen one's shot is off.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half. Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Off with the layup.
They've come out a little cold after that halftime break. Just 1 of 5 from the field to start the third quarter.
Maxey looking it over. Here's Portis. Lays it up off the glass. Portis has got his first basket.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
That's to Vucevic. Here's the chosen one. He's covered by Maxey.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. A nice shot by McCain.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Butler kicks to Giddey. From deep. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
The 3 from George. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And Billy Donovan decides to call a timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Paul George.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
That one drops for him. And it's now 23 points for the chosen one.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Turn around, Jay. There's Embiid. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
Here's the chosen one. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. Chicago making a switch here. Dosumu's checked in. The 76ers also with a sub. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Paul George. That's good from the chosen one. The 76ers trail by 18. Here's McCain. He's got 5. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. The chosen one passes to Giddey. Now here's Dosumu. Here's the chosen one. It's good. That's 28 points for the chosen one.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Pass to Embiid. To stop the run, he gets that one. Embiid's got 12. The Bulls leading by 18. Here's the chosen one. 28 points for him. Here's Giddey. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Portis kicks to Maxey. Oubre outside. Fires for 3. The rebound by Dosumu. Dosumu's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Butler, no good. The 76ers trail by 18. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Maxey. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic. Chicago making some changes. Smith checked in for Vucevic. And Buzelis subbed in for Josh Giddey. Then for the 76ers, Luke Cornett comes in for Joel Embiid. And it's Peyton Watson in for Portis. Philadelphia with the ball. There's the screen. Here's McCain. And a miss there on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Outside Butler. Six to shoot. Pass to Smith. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Now let's take a peek at the league leaders in scoring. And you look at the chosen one, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
And all you have to do is point to his name at the top of that list. Does that tell the story well enough or what? What a season.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
Here's the chosen one. He claims that one off the back iron, and down it falls. The chosen one's got 13 points in the second half. Here's Maxey. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And what a finish by Maxey with that contact. That took a lot of guts.
The 76ers have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Kobe White, he's checked in for the Bulls. And the 76ers also making a change. Payne's checked in. Is checked in for Bruzelis. Josh Giddey comes in for Jimmy Butler, and it's the chosen one in for Dosunmu. So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Embiid, Kelly Oubre out there with Peyton Watson. Then there's Cameron Payne. And it's McCain in at the 2-guard spot. And there's the call on Dario Saric. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Payne in the post. It's blocked.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
The chosen one uses the glass to finish the lane. 32 points for the chosen one.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
They get it back. Embiid, no good. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. We got a chance to check up on Dosunmu's status. David, what do you see?
Guys, I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer of the Bulls, who's currently suffering from shin splints and is in a lot of pain right now. And if he misses a lot of games, it will obviously be a big blow to their chances of winning it all this year.
Okay, Dave, thanks. Sounds like he won't be out for too long. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Goes up and leaves it nice and easy. 34 points for the chosen one.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's McCain. Embiid with the screen on White. Here's McCain. Another miss by Philadelphia. Bulls leading by 23. Here's the chosen one. The shot from the low post is good. The chosen one's got 6 in the quarter.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Payne looking around. Pass to McCain. Over Saric. McCain's shot is off.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
Oubre, good.
Oubre Jr.
We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. Nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity. Always a plus.
Yeah, that's a great find by White. He's such a clever and deceptive combo guard.
Embiid with a screen on White. Here's McCain. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Here's the chosen one. Banked in off the glass. The chosen one's got 38 points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Payne finds Watson. Back to Payne. Pass to McCain. Embiid the screen. McCain's shot is off. Here's Chicago. They're on a 14-5 run. Here's the chosen one. Payne covering. That one goes in. 40 points for the chosen one.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
McCain's shot is off.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
So, Greg, you played the point. And create a player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Question. Probably small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody.
And the first one goes. Some changes for Chicago. Robert Covington comes in for Jalen Smith. And it's Dosunmu in for Josh Giddey. Then for the 76ers, Bobby Portis is checked in for Peyton Watson. George comes in for Oubre. And Maxey subbed in for Cameron Payne. And he can't hit the second. Philadelphia has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
The chosen one passes to Dosunmu. Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball.
Philadelphia ball.
Bruce Ellis is checked in for the Bulls.
Number 14, Matas Buzelis.
And the 76ers shooting in the fourth quarter down around 31%, not playing with as much energy here lately. And there is the whistle that goes on Kobe White. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Team foul.
Portis finds George. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. That ball's nice feed that time from George. Maxey's got 12 points in just the second half. There's 1:54 left here in the fourth quarter. White. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to McCain. Outside, George. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Here's White. Knocks down the 10-footer. 19 points for Kobe White.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Bulls.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 30 wins on the year now.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for the chosen one.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
Third team foul.
Elbow. 2.
At the line for 2, number 21.
Shooting 2. And he makes the first. Let's check in for Charlotte. Both free throws good from the chosen one. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Oubre outside. The 3. It's all in by the Bulls. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's White. That one goes. Counted.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. With Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks, on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Way to bring the effort tonight. Another day, another win. Good work.